So you're back for another Terraria video, aren't you? Well, guess what? Past couple videos I had, that's nothing. This is gonna be everything I got. So be ready, guys. This video is gonna be intense. See this guy over here? Bro, he doesn't know what's gonna happen to him. He could die a lot. He could die more than once. So be ready to see death, sadness, but also marriage. I'm getting married, guys, in a video game, but I'm getting married, guys. That'll be later on in today's video, so stick around if you want to see it. You guys like the green screen setup I got? Yeah, this thing takes up my whole entire room, so you better like it. Please. So yeah, guys, I hope you're ready, because today we have episode 3 of Doing Everything in Terraria! So this is my destroyer, blow that mother upper. So essentially all I do is just take dynamite and just start throwing it down. Where does the dynamite go, you may ask? About 14 blocks below where my birdhouse is set up at, I have this little dynamite catcher thing. I built it out of palladium ore because palladium ore cannot be destroyed by dynamite. So let's blow this dude. And as for Skeletron Prime, I didn't have to cheese him. He just kind of sucks ass. After defeating all the mech bosses, I can now craft the Drax, which lets me mine Chlorophyte. The only thing I really need to craft with Chlorophyte right now is just the armor, because the armor set bonus gives me this leaf above my head that just attacks shit for me. My town is really nice, but I still think it has some gaps that can be filled. So I'm building this tiny house right here between my house and the mining well. I'm making this out of living wood, regular wood, stone bricks, stone slabs, shingles, and lead fences. Then I used stone slab walls to finish off the roof and painted it brown. I used gray brick walls and living wood walls for the walls of the house. Then I put in a living wood lantern, a couch, a living wood workbench, a painting, and a window. I put glass blocks over the window, hammered them, actuated them, and painted them to make the window look a bit nicer. For the attic window, I put ice flow wallpaper and painted that yellow. The last thing I did was rearrange the furniture, and then that concludes the build of this small little house. Next, I really want to finish up the city subway. I still had a lot to do by making all these other subway locations, but I did want to at least finish off the main one. So I kind of just made it look like it goes off into the ground and just kind of made like a dark fade off. Then I leveled off the area to the right using dirt and dirt bombs. I really wanted to fill in the gap between the train station and the start of the desert biome, so I decided to build a nice, like, big living tree. I could use this as storage. I also thought this is a really nice storage area for me to put stuff like plants, because I really didn't know where to put that stuff. After murdering the entire shark population, me and Zeke can now craft the Mega Shark. This gun with Chlorophyte bullets makes the next couple bosses 10 times easier. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one thing that you've been waiting for. It's the reason you clicked on this video. It's the reason that you're about to poop your pants, because we're building the church, baby. We're building the church! For the base of the church, I laid out gray brick, but I didn't like the way that looked, so I decided to change it out with green brick. Then I made the stairs for the church out of gray stucco blocks. Get ready to hear the word stucco a lot. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am, because you're going to hear it a lot. I made the door frame out of red stucco blocks. For the doors of the church, I used living wood because I think it makes it look nice and aged. I filled in the background behind the doors with slime walls and painted them with shadow paint to make it look like the doors are open a little bit. Then above that, I made another tiny yellow window using the same strategy from the tiny house. Then King Slime decided he wanted to come out and check out my build. I made a second outline of the doorway using gray stucco and smooth marble blocks. Next, I made pillars for the church using gray brick and smooth marble blocks. Then I made this big arch over the center of the church using gray stucco and smooth marble blocks. Then I made another yellow window surrounded by red stucco. Then I made a big cross because Jesus loves you. Then I filled in all of the walls with red stucco walls. Then I made 4 window frames for the church. Then for the window itself, I used ice blocks and painted those a variety of different colors. Then I started working on the tower portion of the church. I started with a basic frame made out of gray stucco and smooth marble blocks. Then I made a bigger window using the same method from earlier. Then I decided I really didn't like the red stucco blocks, so I decided to paint them brown, and I think it looks way better. I finished off the last part of the tower, and now it's time to make the roof. I used both types of shingles for this build as I have in the past because it gives that sense of separation between the blocks. The design for the roof was honestly really simple, but it was very nice. I put up another cross up top because we need more Jesus. And then I finished actuating the blocks and the church was done. I didn't mention that. I actually actuated every single block in this build so that I could walk past it. I heard there's a new church in town. Let's go check this baby out. Wait a minute. What? Welcome to the church excavation site. I used gray brick to start constructing this giant room, which would become the interior of the church. Then I used dirt bombs to fill in the excess space on the outside of the room. Now I can finish placing down all of the gray brick, assault the mechanic for some teleporters, and then fill up the hole that I made. With all that done, it's finally time to start decorating the inside of the church. I went to get a ton of marble blocks so I could lay it out on the floor and make these pillars in the background. On the right side, I made a little section that goes upwards to represent the sanctuary. After that, I put up some stone slab walls, red stucco walls, and then made some windows. Then I made an altar using marble tables and a marble workbench. Then I hung some lanterns from the ceiling. The interior of the church is looking pretty good so far, but we'll get back to that later. Ow. Ow! I got hit by like 3 different boulders. Now me, Zeke, and Blake are mining out a Plantera arena. Oh, Zeke, wait, not the Mona Lisa, that's... Medusa!
The Mona Lisa!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2...
You gonna do it?
What?
It wasn't me.
Oh my god. Who's ready?
Hi, I'm here.
Who's ready?
I don't know, maybe.
Who's ready?
Oh, hey, Javelin.
Who's ready?
Me, bitch. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
China.
You got it, oh.
She sucked me off.
We're almost there.
I'm yo-yo meaning. I'm yo-yo meaning. Yo-yo. Yo-yo.
We have all gathered here today to open the jungle temple.
We started to make our way through the jungle temple, but it wasn't easy. Oh. There's 2 right here. Oh, great. What killed me? What? 3 seconds till I can heal? No! Oh! I'm back. And I got a new green screen because the other one sucked ass and I killed it. Next, I wanted to build something to help me farm the Martian invasion, so I built this little platformy house undergroundy thing. It honestly really sucked and didn't work, so I rebuilt it and used it to farm the Frost Moon and the Pumpkin Moon. My brother Joe decided to join me for a couple of these, and it was a blast, just to say the least.
3,
Oh, I'm dead.
1, go.
Oh! Oh god. Oh my god, the Ice Queen. Oh! Oh, I'm dead too.
After farming those events to get some upgraded weapons, I now wanted to get the vampire knives because who doesn't want the vampire knives if they have crimson in their world? So on the left side of the world, I decided to build a little farm that sucked ass and did not work. Then I thought of a really smart idea. I already have one. I just need to make it crimson. So I decided to use the farm that I had earlier for the Frost Moon and the Pumpkin Moon events. And I will say, this still took a very long time. It's been a couple months since I did this, but it did take quite a long time. I went to the underground desert to get a magic conch so I could teleport to the ocean on the left side of the world. If you don't remember from the last episode, I actually drained the ocean and I had to refill it and I accidentally filled it a bit too much. church. Because of this, there is not a single solid block above water in the ocean biome on the left side of the world, so the magic conch will not take me there. And I wanted to build a Duke Fishron arena over there, but I guess I'll just build it over here on the right ocean instead. Me being anything but ordinary, decided to use hoiks for this boss arena because why not? I never really used hoiks before. Huge shout out to Sorbet Cafe for making videos on hoiks so I understand how they work, otherwise I would have never figured this out. Now that I got the hoiks working, I tried fighting Duke Fishron, but there is an issue here. It's nearly impossible to hit him at a consistent rate, so he is barely taking any damage. While I'm sure this could actually kill him over time, it would be a very long time, I think it could kill him, but it is not at all efficient enough. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually having an issue of being too fast for Duke Fishron. So I went to the other ocean, made a little sand tower so I could finally use my magic conch to get there faster. And since my hoik was too powerful, I guess I'll just fight him here. When me and Zeke were fighting Duke Fishron together, we decided for the final phase where he is extremely hard to dodge and really fast, we can use my hoiks. To celebrate, me and Zeke built an island on the left side of the world. All right, everybody, let's get this show on the road. I wanted to do my last finishing touches for the church, so I made this piano area for the pianist to sit in. Pianist. Then I made the pews for all the church people who are not joining this wedding to sit at. Now I need a spot to propose, so I thought this island would be perfect to build a little beach house on. Then I spent 3.5 hours making an airplane because I wanted to do a cool transition into the scene. So this is it. We're getting on the flight right now, so wish me luck, you guys.
This is your captain speaking. We are about to leave for, the left ocean. Buckle up if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, I love the beach. Oh my gosh, I love turtles!
You know, we built so much in this world together, and I want to spend the rest of our lives together. Will you marry me?
Yes!
Now I have a wedding to get ready for. All right, guys, it's actually happening. Wish me luck.
The best man is here.
Where's the pianist? He was supposed to be here before any of us.
Disculpe, soy el pianista.
And there she is. Where's the priest at?
Sorry, guys, my taxi was late.
You're standing in the middle.
We are gathered here today to watch these two be wed. Tell me your sins, sons. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God and these witnesses to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. The vows? We are touched by the words you have said today. Do you, groom's name insert here, take bride's name insert here, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for rich or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do you part?
I do.
And you?
I do.
By the power vested in me, by God and his church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Oh my gosh!
No!
No!
Please!
Oh, we gotta go get her, guys. We gotta go get her. Oh my gosh! What is this? Are you okay?
I don't know. I just got sucked into a...